Easy now and welcome, Drone Warrior here. Today we will be taking a look at this hard storage case for the DJI FPV drone. Comes from many different names, many different companies: Honbobo, Castoon, Okima, iScooter, Lunza, just to name a few. Beware, prices range from £60 to £70, which seems to be the going rate. I have seen them all the way up to nearly £200. So this isn't going to be much of an unboxing, we'll just have a quick look. So it's got a nice hard protective shell on the top. It's supposedly waterproof, double zips. We've got a nice carrying hook if we need to. The straps are fully adjustable, they're quite nice. The padding's good. We've got some really soft padding just here. So once you adjust your straps properly, you get proper back and neck support, and then proper support at the lower of your back there. That's pretty much it for the features on the outside. It does have a bit to strap it across your chest if you want to, and a few little hooks for lanyards or other bits that you might be carrying. So let's get on and have a look at the inside. Okay, undo both the zips to the bottom, and at the back we have a storage pouch. We have a zipped storage pouch, and then we have a little mesh pouch and two little pockets here. What I will say is I went out flying and the sun was beating down. The back of the case get red hot, almost unbearable to touch. Nothing on the inside, no heat comes through at all, so that's good. Secondly, we get this strap here. This comes across the top of the drone, adjustable tension, and that actually holds your drone in place on the backpack. The way it opens from the bottom, so this is a top by your head obviously, so it carries the drone nice and central and square in the top. Little space here, this is for the battery charging hub. This case does hold 3 batteries, 2 that you can see here, and then 1 actually attached to the drone itself. We have the 4 holes here for the aerials on the goggles, which obviously have their own cutout here. We have 2 smaller ones which are for the thumbsticks. We have the controller cutout, a cutout for the controller battery, and this here is for the motion controller if that's your flavour. So what I'll do now is I'll put some of the bits and pieces in and show you the different ways or configurations that you could use this case. So here we have the headset. We can leave the strap on, even if you're using a different strap. That'll slide in there nicely and securely. Then, as I said, we have the antennas, and they just pop into here like so. Batteries, it doesn't really matter which way they go, but I'm assuming that these little indentations were meant for this side. Also, this side is a little wider. They're slightly tapered on the inside, and you do get a slightly tighter and better fit if you put them in this way around. So this backpack can not only be used as a travel solution for when you're out and about, it can also work as a storage solution. Storing a backpack's a lot easier than trying to look after this stuff all separately. And as such, there's different ways you can use this. As I said, you can actually store everything you need, all your drone accessories, all in this one case. And a lot of that comes from this pocket down here. It gives you 2 options. You can either just put the controller in normally on the top, and then that will give you a space below for storage, like your USB cable, dongle, spare battery, even the power cable for the goggles will fit in there. Or you can fit it with the sticks attached and have them facing downwards, so you don't actually have to remove the sticks. You can put the controller in that way. Now, you've still got the storage space, but the sticks protrude downwards, so you can have your sticks left on and use some storage space. If you've got too much stuff in the storage space, you'll want it to go the other way up, use it as storage space and use that as controller. You can leave the sticks on, it doesn't really matter too much. They don't seem to get nudged too much, because as we noticed earlier, there is the rise in the case which corresponds with where the drone and the high point is going to be, so it comes up over anyway, as you can imagine, but you could get a little stick protector, leave your sticks on this way, and then use that part for storage. So let's get to the drone. Okay, so the drone itself, if you have no battery attached, will just sit in. It goes right the way down and sits at a nice angle, supported lovely, everything's protected. You don't really need any motor guards as such, although again it's personal preference. So let me put a battery on it and show you how it sits then. So if you're going to put the drone in with the battery on, you can't have it unplugged. It does need to be plugged in, or else it will not fit and slide down properly. But there we go, and then it goes in. And now this time it only goes a little bit down at the back, obviously because of the battery, and the front's still at the same position. But again, good coverage. These motors are going to be lower than the peak of the case, which is good. At this point I can show you the strap comes across like so. One-handed, got there in the end. And then you can tighten that down. That'll hold your drone nicely in position. Okay, little webbed area. You can bang a set of headphones in there if you need to. This back zipped area is perfect for holding your props. And this is suspended, so it's not actually, there is a big air gap behind it obviously, but it's somewhat suspended so that the propellers are free floating, so they're not going to bang into anything or hit anything. And so far I've had no prop damage. Having a set of props in there is sealed up and travelling with the case. So if you've bought the Flymore kit, the charging hub will sit nicely in the bit at the front, and you've got the room for your extra 2 batteries. And then obviously you're going to have your power cable. I can go down the back there, and your power brick. Now I'm not using the motion controller, so I found the power brick actually sits in there quite nicely. All we do, we put the wire slightly around it, it sits in there nice, but by pushing the wire around the corner you can push the little bit down like so, and that's not going to move, that's not going to go anywhere now. You're not putting any stress on the wire, and now your case is carrying absolutely everything you need. Obviously you can put your spare sticks in. I haven't put spare sticks in, or if you buy longer sticks you can put longer sticks, hold them here for when you need them. And as I said, you can see the strap doesn't actually touch the control, and it's pretty close to the thumbstick, so I've ended up leaving this one on sometimes but taking this one off so it doesn't get caught up. But that's the case in its sort of entirety, everything you need to know. Once it's obviously loaded up, it does start to weigh a bit more. So there we have it. That is the hard shell waterproof DJI FPV storage bag, carry bag, backpack, whatever you want to call it. But there we go. Look at that. Save the best bit for last. Look at that nice finish. So be careful which ones you get. They're all pretty much the same. I've not really noticed any difference in any of them. So stay tuned, subscribe, like and share, and I will catch you all on the next one.